The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
Wrestlingus show. Here we back, boy. Wrestlingus show. Fuck those we ignore. Wrestlingus show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus show. On the air every week.
It is the Wrestlingus show. Back once again with the velvet tones of bow legs in the background, baby. Oh, this is Cav and Faust. We are going to give you the rundown of what happened this week in the world of WWE. If you want full, complete shows all the time, on time. And there's going to be a bonus one this weekend because Survivor Series is happening. Faust, are you ready to do the 84 days of Survivor Series? No. I thought about that yesterday.
What did they say? This was 37?
Yes, that's what made me say, oh, fuck. I'm like, oh, man.
We'll wait till there's 40. How about that?
We'll probably be done with this show, but
probably skip that one. Do something else.
Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia for all of your needs. All right, Fausty. Dare I say the product I feel is getting better since Trips is really in charge? Because I know he got the whole, oh, look, he didn't do shit last time. And it was like, well, he really wasn't in charge.
Yeah.
Like we knew.
Vince was still kind of.
Yeah.
Here's some notes.
Yeah. I'm not saying you should change this, but let me rip your script up. Road Dogg is on commentary because we have to have Graves with Dimitri Youngblood.
He's still on maternity leave. Or paternity leave.
There you go. He's on maternity leave for us, I think. I saw a picture of Carmella, and it's like, I laugh because it goes through my head, who's taking these fucking pictures? Is it Graves that's got to stand there and go, all right, the men of Instagram?
Right.
And she's sitting there with her fucking designer glasses and a baby stroller. And it's like, oh, they're candid pictures. Like she's like this, you know, and like it's not with the fucking big cat glasses and the lips that are fucking injected beyond, you know, fucking it's fucking ridiculous. I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah, so I mean, she's now not taking pictures naked holding her belly. Now I'm pushing a fucking stroller.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like now.
Let's look at that fucking blown out bag of butter.
Show me your stretch marks.
let me come here. Blah, blah. Fucking underneath you. Damage control in the ring, Faust.
Damage control.
With Asuka and Kyrie. Bayley says it was her idea to bring in or to ask Asuka and them to be in damage control. And she makes a horrible fucking joke. Like, she makes corny fucking jokes and laughs, and it's like...
Yeah, and you see the other girls, they seem kind of annoyed by Bayley.
Yes, they all look at each other like, ugh. And then they speak in Japanese to each other and laugh, so they talk a shit.
Right.
You know,
but apparently Dakota can speak Japanese because she translates. But then there's been times in the past, I remember, where Io was speaking Japanese, and Bayley would say, oh, what she said was... So apparently...
The great Kali says...
Yeah, she can understand Japanese when she wants to, I guess. I don't know. Because there's kind of a tease that Bayley is out because Dakota says, well, not everybody in this ring is part of damage control.
And she gets nervous. Yes.
Yeah. Like, well, it's Asuka because we haven't officially made her part of the team.
So she says she's not in. You have to ask. So she says she gets on one knee with a shirt. Will you please be in damage control? And goes, we promise we'll put you on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then says, now Charlotte and Bianca and Shitzy, they all got to find a partner. Because now we want war games. This is what the fuck.
Right. This is what Dakota says. And now Bayley's kind of caught off guard. Like, wait, what?
Yeah. So this
and then she's like, oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I laugh because Dakota could do anything because she can't wrestle. So she's like, put everybody else in shit.
So does Damage Control lose because of Bayley and then they kick her out of the group?
You know what? I'm thinking too is like, does Dakota really need to be in that group too? Because it should be a Japanese group.
Right.
Just have the fucking Jap Central or something. Profits versus.
Oh, anyway, a self-driving tank came out and then shot you
fuck.
from behind, and yeah.
Yeah, sorry. She's just awkward. It's just awkward to look at her do anything. Shitsy.
I'm starting to feel that way about Indy because she's tall too, and she seems a little bit uncoordinated.
Fucking brand new birth baby giraffe.
So we see them in the back, and Bianca goes. She tells Charlotte, "Well, you know who you can call because they need a partner." She goes, "Well, I'll think about it." Then Nick Aldis is like, "Well, I need to know who your partner is tonight." So that's.
Yeah.
We'll see the same angle on Raw.
So here's the thing, because I have it in different order because I go from, because they always do this. They come out and I write stuff and then they go to the back before the match. Yeah. So I have Profits and Pretty Deadly in the Brutes. Montez walks to the ring and tries to be a fucking bad guy. And he goes for a double fucking high five, but then fucking fixes his hair. I go, the kid doesn't put his hands up for a fucking high five either. Get your fucking ass walking. So Charlotte, Shitzy, Bianca in the back. They talk about the not being impulsive, and this is fucking. I enjoy this too, Faust, because Shotzi very angry, she's fucking passionate and angry. And when you're angry, Faust, you watch your language. She goes, "I know, I just can't help it. I just want to kick their butt." Motherfucker, I hate that.
I know this is a PG show. I want to kick their butts.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
Just so mad.
I just get so angry from it. Oh fuck. So then they fucking tell Charlotte, "You might know somebody," and she goes, "Okay." She goes, "I might know somebody." They go, "You better make that call." Faust, I have not a fucking clue other than I'm thinking it's Jade. And then I go, this makes no sense. Why would she call Jade? Why would she even have her fucking phone number?
That one run in that one time.
Yeah, they walked into the. Did you notice
Andrade
though?
Had her number from AEW.
There you go. Did you notice though when Aldis, and I thought this was an Easter egg, Aldis goes into his office. Do you see who's in it?
Yeah,
what the
Cody.
fuck? And I'm like, all right, Cody's there, which makes no sense later. No sense later. Pretty Deadly comes out to the ring, and Road Dogg says, "I don't know if I'd rock that outfit, but I'd rock their world." The fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, there's a reason why we haven't heard Road Dogg.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Before. He's like, I don't care. I'm not trying to keep a job here. Bobby watches in back, and B-Fab comes sniffing around.
Yeah, she's drinking a coffee.
Yeah.
Road Dogg mentions Billy a couple times during the match too.
That is interesting. Butch accidentally kicks Chest Rockwell in the chest. I love that every time this happens in wrestling, they stand over the other guy in absolute shock for an hour and wait for something to happen to them.
Right.
They look at it like a cat looked at me spotting me.
What do I do?
And then die. So then it's let's see. He gets Butch, then she gets fired the fuck out of the ring. Profits do their finisher and win this fucking match. So profit here.
The suit profits.
The suit profit. In the back, we see Bianca and Mia talking, and they shake hands, and I'm thinking, well, this is rough, because how did she just make a deal? What is she supposed to do when we find out who the mystery person is? Just go, by the way, we found someone better. Sorry.
Well, this was the backup plan.
So, and then we come back
the
from
same
commercial.
Logic on Raw too, so we'll get to that too.
Come back from commercial, and she was jumped and dead. So you go, okay, now that made sense then. All right, that's great, because they're all going one by one through people. This is odd, and I don't know how I feel about it either. There's parts that are proper and parts that aren't to me, because we see Dragon Lee in the back, and he wants to avenge Mysterio, and he's talking to Aldis, and he wants Santos. He wants to avenge, and Aldis goes, "You know, you've been on a fucking great roll. I brought up another guy from NXT so you could just show off your talents.
So we can have a Lucha Libre showcase.
Yeah, a tribute. And I'm like, and he goes, all right. And I'm like, so I get no, you don't need to blow your wad now.
Right.
Save this. We don't need Santos in it. But this was weird where it's like, yeah, I'm just going to bring another guy for you to have a match with. And it's that Axiom guy.
Axiom, yeah.
They give each other the nod at the end of this, Faust. They go, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, nice little match, whatever.
Yeah, exactly, whatever. Santos to the ring to explain what he did last week. This is a good piece of business for me, Faust. I love that Santos, he went like this when it's to his hand.
Yeah, because he got his tattoo, yeah.
He got the LWO tattoo on his fucking hand. And he fucking is properly what he fucking says. It's, what the fuck? You brought in another fucking guy and took his fucking word. I didn't do shit, but you choose him over me. But
they're all Puerto Ricans except the one Filipino, but then you bring in a Puerto Rican guy. What's up with that?
We're all Mexicans, right? You said we're all yeah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. What did I say?
All Puerto Ricans except for this.
We're all Mexicans.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Selena's Puerto Rican too.
That's true. She Puerto Rican. So
never meet your heroes. Dominic was right.
Dominic was right. You are a scumbag.
I hope they amputate your leg and you never come back.
I hope your surgery didn't go well. I hope you get an infection. I hope they amputate. I hope you never come back. Oh my God, that's fucking good.
I don't know why, but I'm like, I for some reason I'm shocked at like how good his English is.
Me too. Like, yeah, it's not broken at all. Not at all.
And I was like, wait, he never spoke this good. So I go on YouTube. I'm like, I'm gonna go find an old NXT promo because I want to see like how much better he's got. He spoke well back then. I guess I just
never noticed.
Yeah.
You look at him and you expect him to go, I
expect him to talk like Andrade.
Oh God. Or Rouge. You get the Hearns. Selena comes out. She was watching in the back. She's distraught. She comes out and she confronts with her tits. And
very much, yeah.
And she yells at him and slaps him in the fucking face. And then she leaves. The jobbers show up now to console her. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? What's the problem? What the problem is?
I laughed because the other guy, Cruz Del Toro.
Yeah.
Santos called him by his old name. He called him Raul. He goes,
oh, he did.
Raul.
Oh, that's funny. You know what's funny? I don't know their fucking names now. I couldn't tell. I didn't even know Joaquin.
I always forget the other guy's name.
That's funny.
It's
Raul.
Like Cruz something.
Cruz.
Because it was Raul Mendoza in NXT, and then they changed his name.
Oh my God! Why did they? It's little stupid shit too that changed for no reason. So they come out and he goes, "You gonna be with me or fucking them?" And they're like, "No, that's no good." And he goes, "Then get the fuck out." And I love when they always like whenever someone leaves, it's them walking as slow as humanly fucking possible, waiting for an El Kabong. Gets El Kabong from behind. Carlito shows up for the rescue. And fucking Santos, he make out.
I had no problem with the two guys, but one Carlito, forget it. I'm out. Yeah, I mean, he attacked the other two from behind.
There you go.
I'd like it better if the two jobbers turned bad and went back with him.
Really should. They got nothing. They're not doing anything. Yeah.
Right.
Waller versus Grimes. Austin on commentary. It's sad that Grimes is trash, Faust.
Yeah.
They
just don't know what to do with him.
They ruined him pretty much, and it's got to hurt him almost. He's got to come out smiling like a fool constantly.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about? You fucking lose every time you're out here.
With his vest.
To the moon. Yeah, grow your beard a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to
grow
the old
your chest
school.
hair again.
Yes. What the fuck is going on? Who cares about this? Do we even give a fuck?
Yeah, it was funny because like Theory's on commentary. He doesn't actually interfere. He just checks on Waller, but then Grimes kicks him, but then Waller just ends up hitting whatever that fucking, it was like a flipping kill switch kind of fucking thing.
Bianca in the back with Zelina. And I said, oh, what a perfect time to pitch your fucking
Listen,
she's
I know
sobbing.
you're heartbroken, your familia just broke up, this guy turned on you, but hey, what are you doing Saturday?
You probably got shit to do. So what do you think? Now Zelina's dead in the back after that. Yeah.
Right. Did you see earlier in the show that WWE is auctioning off a replica title, and it's a title, but on the side plates it's the American flag,
Yes.
and it's signed by military veterans Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, Wes Lee,
and
somebody named Idris Enough, who I don't know who that is, Asante Adonis, and they're like, you know what?
Yes.
Nobody's buying this. I know this guy's not a fucking veteran, but you know what?
He's for them.
Let's throw the Undertaker's autograph on there.
I laughed because it said the Undertaker and military veterans. That's what they said. I'm like, they didn't even say the other people's names. Oh my God.
They couldn't get what's her name that's showing her tits now?
Oh yeah. She would have been on there. Should have been on there. Now she just stamps her tits. So traditional. Look at my ass. Paul and Solo in the ring with Jimmy, and they talk about how Cena will never be seen again. And this is I'm like, I saw it coming, and they actually said it, where he goes, he hypes up Cena the whole time, and then he goes, and then 3, 2, 1. And this is the proof that he ain't here, because this would be his cue to come out. I'm like,
this is where you would hear the do 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 do.
I'm like, and come out and beat us all up. And I'm like, wow. It was really fucking good. Mm-hmm. LA Knight comes out. And I'm nervous. Like, I watch Biden because now he has a rhyme to say. And I go, oh, no.
He tried to rhyme, and I was like, whoa.
It looked like he paused because he had to think about what it was. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every time now with him.
No.
WWE is now with the Big 12 making a championship for the Big 12 fucking college football. What the fuck?
Yeah.
They have to be. It's like, fuck, man.
And it was, what is it? The championship game MVP, I guess, gets the title.
Yeah. You get the world title. Bianca's with other girls in the back going, I guess we got no fucking options. Charlotte, you need to make the fucking call. And I write, I'm assuming it's Jade, but it makes no fucking sense that Charlotte would have to call her. And Charlotte has her phone number because she's a future rival. This makes no fucking sense to me. It doesn't even occur to me, Faust, who it is. Does it occur? Do you know immediately who this is?
I already kind of heard some things.
Oh, you heard it. All right, because I'm like, I have no fucking idea. Jimmy versus LA Knight. The BFD win, of course.
Right when the match starts, Heyman gets a phone call. So him and Solo, they just bounced. All right, we're out of here. You see Paul?
Yeah.
Paul. Like, they gotta go.
Solo comes out, and Jimmy hits from behind. So then Solo throat hits him on the outside of the ring. They go to clear the announce table. I go, what the fuck is that giant generator on the fucking table? Did you see that? It was a suitcase. It was on the table. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It got moved off quickly. Cody shows up, and I said, there should be a fine.
Yeah,
is he there
what
for?
What is he doing here?
Yeah, there's no reason.
In the back, but
no reason. Aldis is now, this is where I said in the beginning of the show, make no fucking sense. Aldis in the back with him going, hey, you got to leave. And I'm like, I was waiting for him to go, what are you doing here after we saw him in the back? Because I was like, was that not supposed to be seen?
What were they talking about?
We have no idea.
I know. That's why I'm like,
yeah. I'm like, he goes, you got to go. Okay. Bianca, Charlotte, Shitzy go to the ring to announce their partner.
And they couldn't come out together. We got to get one by one fucking entrances to waste time.
Shotzi really tries hard on her way to the ring. She tries. She's sliding on the floor screaming and I'm a crazy. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. Like I said, if you say you're a psycho, you're obviously not.
Right. Yeah. It's like when you're outrageous.
I'm crazy. I'm outrageous. Fuck. Charlotte says, I've turned on friends and there's a thin line between love and hate. If we're going to go to war, there's only one person I'd go with. And Damage Control then comes out. And they're going to approach the ring. They get up on the ring. And from behind, in comes the ring, is Becky. Bayley says, what she says? On the way, this was the retarded thing that Bayley said on the way to the ring.
Oh, we took everybody out. You have nobody left or something like that.
No,
right?
it's worse. She goes, there's no numbers on your phone because you're an idiot and a loser.
That's her go-to. You idiot.
Yeah. You're an idiot and laughing. Ha, there's no numbers on your phone. What the fuck kind of retarded fucking shit is that? And they all fight. I go, she's bad at that, Faust. She's really made to be a good guy.
So
she's the one
Charlotte
that can't be a bad guy.
Called Becky, what, like 20 minutes before this segment?
She's at the hotel, Faust.
I guess. I'm like, why is she there? But then they're in Indiana. So I'm like, do they live in Indiana? And she put on her gear and got to the arena and that quick?
Fucking Superman. All right. Let's go on to fucking Monday Night Raw, shan't we? We will be over at patreon.com/Lingus Mafia for what happened on Raw, because I was surprised with the quality of Raw, shockingly for me. There might be a reason for such, but we'll talk about that later.
Right.
Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia.
This is Cav Manning from the Lingus Mafia podcast and host of the Wrestlingus Show. Why would you listen to the same old run-of-the-mill wrestling review show? Instead, listen to the Wrestlingus Show. We bust balls and say what you're thinking.
Black shows up and spooges in Julia's face. I don't know why she's freaked out. You know this is old hat.
And that was a light one compared to what she's probably used.
Yeah.
We dove deep into Aaliyah's debut.
She pukes all over her tits.
Like she spit up a bowl of soup or something. Tomato soup.
What should Dewdrop's flying crossbody be called?
Beware of the hog splash.
Go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia and sign up for as little as $5. To find out where to listen to some of these shows for free, go to Twitter @Lingus Mafia.
Yeah, we're going to do...
All right, now our Survivor Series preview.
Yeah, which
Now
I'll
you're
be
doing that,
suffering
Billy.
doing. Thank you. Fuck me. I'm exhausted thinking about it. Fuck. Yeah, enjoy that show when I have to do that. So we will have our Survivor Series, not preview, but post show after on this weekend. So we will have another show for you. What's that?
As at sometime, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we will have a bonus show for you on patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. And when you hear those shows, all you're going to be able to say is, oh my fucking God, what I have just heard might be the best wrestling podcast I've ever heard.
Well, let's not put our foot through a Van Gogh, people. That was great.